Tyrese Haliburton might be the face of the Pacers, but his off-court lifestyle? It's not what you'd expect. Hit the intro.
Haliburton looking. Haliburton driving, pulls up, jump shot. It's good! Timeout, OKC. Tyrese Haliburton does it again.
He'll take it. He'll backpedal a three for the win. And
Now, before we get into his insane lifestyle, let's run it back to where it all started. Tyrese John Haliburton was born on February 29, 2000 in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. His dad, John, spent weekends reffing local rec games, and that's where Tyrese first fell in love with basketball. During his senior season at Oshkosh High, he led him to a state championship. Tyrese was tall but skinny, so his recruit rating dropped to 3 stars. Scouts were calling him too weak, and most Division I schools just passed him over. Instead, Haliburton committed to Iowa State, one of the few programs that actually believed in him. No fake facts. So if you're enjoying the video, come on and hit that like button and let's keep it going. He didn't just adapt to college ball, he elevated it. He set a school record by shooting 43% from 3. But in a game against TCU, Haliburton dropped the school's first triple-double in years. And suddenly, scouts were no longer asking if he was NBA material. They were asking how high he was going to go. But then, disaster. In February of 2020, Haliburton fractured his left wrist during a dive for a loose ball. His season was over. His draft stock was in limbo, but he declared anyway. And Sacramento saw something special and drafted him 12th overall pick in 2020. And now let's talk about the clips that turned him into a viral sensation. By the end of his first season, Tyrese was already making noise. He averaged 13 points and made the all-rookie first team. But in year 2, everything changed. Midway through the season, Sacramento traded him to Indiana, a move that shocked fans and blindsided Haliburton himself. And that's when the switch flipped.
Now Haliburton, he's going to toss it up and hits his first shot as a member of the Pacers.
He dropped 23 points in his Pacers debut and immediately took control of the offense. Then came 2023, and the moment he went full superstar.
Haliburton against Beverly. Here's a long three. Haliburton got it!
He hit 3 game winners in one season, dropped a career-high 43 points against Miami, and cooked Jimmy Butler with a triple from the logo.
His third game back. Here's a long three. Haliburton.
Deep by Haliburton.
After that performance, the Pacers wanted to lock him down, so they gave him a cool $260 million over the next 5 years. And he definitely made sure to give them their money's worth, dropping his first career triple-double, making a return to the All-Star game, and lighting it up in his three-point contest debut. And in the playoffs, dude went off.
Crosses over on Beverly. Float game for the win. Tyrese, the terror.
He led them to the conference finals, but suffered a hamstring injury as the Pacers were swept by the Celtics. But then came 2025, and a legendary playoff run.
5 seconds. Haliburton for the lead.
They beat the Bucks in 5.
Haliburton steps back and hits.
They beat the Cavs in 5. And then, the unimaginable happened in the Eastern Conference Finals.
he'll backpedal a three for the win. And
They beat the Knicks in 6, granting him his first visit to the NBA Finals. However, Stephen A. Smith isn't quite sold on him just yet.
The brother can ball again, but he ain't a superstar.
Yes.
Haliburton driving, pulls up, jump shot. It's good! With 3/10 of a second remaining, Tyrese Haliburton does it again.
But what we really want to know is, how does he spend his cash? And trust me, this dude knows how to live. Haliburton dropped his entire $200,000 in-season tournament bonus on a Cartier Crash, known for its warped design and ultra-rare availability.
Spent my whole in-season tournament bonus on this 2 years ago.
He's also got a Rolex Day-Date 40 in 18-karat yellow gold, a presidential classic that runs 49 grand. Then there's the Cartier Pebble, a reissued vintage model from the 70s with only 150 made. And for the real collectors, he's got a Cartier Bamboo Cousin, a rare 1970s piece shaped like bamboo. And that one's worth about $32,000. And when it comes to cars, he doesn't hold back. His father flipped his car 4 times, so Tyrese hooked him up with a new Nissan Pathfinder. And he took care of his mom too, by surprising her with a new Range Rover. Let's take a look inside his crib. First stop, Carmel, Indiana, a quiet upscale suburb just outside Indianapolis. That's where Haliburton dropped $1.3 million on a 7,000 square foot dream home. We're talking 6 bedrooms, a fireplace-equipped master suite, a private porch with its own hot tub, and a fully finished basement that includes a bar, wine cellar, gym, and home office. And out back, well, he's got a custom pool, peaceful patio, and a scenic pond view. And just wait till you see what he's got in his closet. He owns this rare Louis Vuitton Takashi Murakami trunk bag, a discontinued collector's piece worth over 30 grand. And now let's peek into his personal life. And trust me, it's not really what you think. Off the court, he's been locked in with the same girl since college. Her name's Jade Jones, and they've been together since 2019. They met at Iowa State, where she was a cheerleader and he was the rising star. And now, she's his biggest supporter. She's flown around the world to support him, including at the 2024 Paris Olympics where Haliburton repped Team USA. But Paris isn't the only place they've been. During the off-season, they travel all around the world together. But back home, they recently adopted this mini golden doodle and they named him after their hometown of Ames. From basketball royalty to rap legends, his inner circle runs deep too. He's best friends with WNBA star Caitlin Clark. They text and support each other's games. And his best friend in the league is George Niang. They go back to Iowa State and even live together in LA. And off the court, he's close with Pat McAfee and 50 Cent. Haliburton actually once filmed a 4 a.m. video message congratulating 50 Cent on his Vegas residency. That's some real respect right there.
Fifth, what's up, brother? Wanted to congratulate you.
Haliburton isn't just courtside at NBA games either. He's ringside at WWE. He showed up at Fastlane 2023 in full fan mode, even grabbing a selfie with John Cena. In 2024, he matched up against Jalen Brunson during SmackDown. Then in 2025, he hit the Royal Rumble in Indy, hyping the crowd like a future tag team partner. Dude's also a full-blown gamer, and he doesn't just play, he live streams on Twitch. He travels with a hard drive packed with his favorite titles: NBA 2K, Call of Duty, Madden, and WWE 2K. And to top it off, he was announced as a playable character in WWE 2K25. In his free time, you can catch him at a Colts game, and they always make sure to give him the VIP treatment. But that's not even close to the coolest thing he's done. The Pacers All-Star guard was selected to drive the Corvette Z06 pace car at the 107th running of the Indianapolis 500. And now for some moments that caused some waves in his career. Tyrese Haliburton keeps his cool, but in the 2025 playoffs, his dad lost it. After Tyrese hit a game-winning layup in Game 5, his dad, John Haliburton, walked onto the court waving a towel and shouting at Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis called it disrespectful.
With his face, this is what we do. I feel like that's very, very disrespectful.
Tyrese, even he said his dad was out of line.
I talked with him, I'll talk with Giannis eventually about it. Just don't think that my pops was in the right at all there.
Even the Pacers front office stepped in. And the result, John Haliburton was asked to stay away from all future home and road games. He later issued a public apology to Giannis, the Bucks, and the Pacers. The Pacers eventually allowed him back later in the playoffs, but revoked his courtside privileges. Now at this point, you gotta be wondering about his career earnings. He's just at the beginning of his massive Supermax deal, so you can bet his net worth is only gonna go up from here. As of now, his total career earnings sit at $60,255,395. Thanks for watching.